Confetti Club. It is Pixie, this is Jill. Today's video is one that has been a long time coming. It's probably going to answer some questions that you might have if you have been watching this channel for a while. And I've been very like stressed and fearful and avoidant of this whole topic. And it's one of those things that it starts with like a really exciting, lifetime, monumental, exciting, celebratory thing, and then just slowly spirals into like a gut-turning pile of dread. So I thought, let me make a video and talk about my feelings, because they have just become more and more complex, and I figured, well, let's just have a chat about it. So, on this channel, I've been documenting my journey through life and fashion, specifically my journey with becoming a fashion designer and going to fashion design school. And so while I was going to fashion school, definitely a huge focus of my channel became what I was doing at fashion school, mostly because it's what was taking up my whole life. College is a lot, and it was also very pertinent to the channel. I had this Designer Diaries series. You guys have been following me since I was, what, 15, 16 years old, just blogging about fashion, so obviously very pertinent. So for the past 2 years, I guess 3 now, it's been a year since I graduated from college, But yeah, during that time, you guys would see constant updates and what I was doing, and definitely a lot of progress on my fashion collection, which is the big graduating, like, final senior project thing that you do at most fashion schools and at mine. And so because I was vlogging and filming and doing YouTube videos while I was at college, and the content of those YouTube videos became all my fashion collection, it kind of accidentally turned into like a huge lead up and kind of like hype and almost advertisement for my final collection, which was not necessarily intentional. And then COVID and DID and so many things that I'm going to talk about in this video made it so that that final collection showcase video still does not exist. So in this video, I just want to chat about my whole journey, my whole emotional and logistical and everything else related journey with my fashion collection, where it's at now, what you can expect, and like why did it get delayed for so long, / why isn't it here TikTok? Some people have asked me nicely, some people have asked me definitely not as nicely, but I think I get where they were coming from, where they felt they were really like hyped up and advertised this thing that then like didn't happen. But from my perspective, it's like, I'm going through fashion school and this is my job and my only way of income, and like all of my time is fashion school, so of course the content's gonna be me getting ready for it. Anyway, so you guys definitely deserve an explanation of like what happened to that and what's going on, because I don't want anyone to feel like they were promised something and then it was snatched away. There are so many little things that went wrong, and big things. I'll start with the big things. The pandemic is one. I applied for this college and got in largely expecting and excited about having 2 fashion shows, one at the end of the first year, one at the end of the second year, and I modeled my first year. It's 3 years. There's 2 years of fashion after you do a foundational year. So I did model my first year before I started fashion, my first year in foundational arts, and that was the last fashion show because the pandemic totally wiped it out. And I believe this year they are having one. It is quite a different format. It's not at the same place. The fashion show, the way it was kind of advertised to me and the way I was excited about, I never got to do. So my original plan was to have someone video shoot, like have proper professional video of my fashion runway and have that uploaded to YouTube. So that option A of how I originally planned on showcasing my collection, inevitably, when it didn't even exist, was nixed out quite quickly. So then my plan B was to hope to do some sort of lookbook type thing. I've done lots of fashion lookbooks on this channel throughout the years. I really love doing that. It's like a music video, but you set it, like, it's all just different fashion shots and you set it to music and you can stylize it with text and edits, and I just love doing lookbooks. That was my plan for quite a while, like up until maybe a month before the actual fashion, they call it the fashion event now, the Fashion Week fashion event, where we did photo shoots of our collections and it was printed into a book instead of having a runway show, which I loved. I love my photos, and I love the book, but my videographer fell through, which was really heartbreaking. I did not have someone to do video at all, and I was already doing everyone's hair and makeup and directing the shoot, and it was held in my house, so I was also like the hosting like the venue. I don't know, lots of stress going on throughout that day, and I still said, I think I can do it. I can shoot the video. I will get the lookbook footage in between. I will do it. But I didn't realize, I should have clued into the fact that the photographer would have flashing lights, not continuous lights. If you have constant flashes going off and someone's just posing still, there's no way to get video. You would need a major epilepsy warning, and it doesn't look good. It was not set up for video. And I got video of the first model who had to come on a separate day because, again, all my models weren't even together on the same day because things kept falling through one after another. I was also supposed to have 2 other models. Actually, half of my models almost couldn't make it. 2 of them, unfortunately, because of COVID reasons and travel restrictions, they lived in neighboring provinces, had to drop out, so I had to find replacements. And then another one of the models couldn't come on the day of the shoot, and my mom was supposed to shoot it, and we ended up getting another photographer. I'm remembering more things that went wrong now. So yeah, sorry, I went on a tangent there, but I ended up getting 1 video of 1 model because that's a model that I had to shoot myself. I was actually the photographer for one of them because she couldn't come on the same day as everyone else. So I do a video footage of Chimney rocking out very beautifully, and I definitely will use that for sure, but I don't have video of anyone else. I do not have video of any of the other looks. It has crossed my mind, the thought of contacting everyone again and getting everyone back and styling everyone again and putting them all in it, but we haven't even talked about the mental health shit that's been going on this whole time. My system was like fucking fizzing, dude. It was like bibbledy-bobbledy, boobledy-bobbledy, bibbledy-bobbledy-boo. Things were moving around for the first time. We were becoming self-aware for the first time around the, like, few months of me graduating fashion school and then, like, being an adult in the world. Graduated from school, done school forever, just living, working now. So both of those things are stressful and weird. I feel like finishing school is a real big mindfuck, and being in school is maybe a bigger one. I am extremely proud of my collection. I'm literally looking at it now. It makes my heart sing. It makes me feel warm. I feel like it's very successful, and I'm very proud. I think that's the first thing I said. But I don't have it in my heart to drag everyone back and put everyone in it and go through all this again when I know that my next collection will be so much even bigger and better because I have a handle on my mental health a bit more. That might sound hard to understand, but like, there's a couple things that I wish I could have added, like that extra 5%, that extra 10% on the end. But at this point, the next time that I have a big fashion shoot, I want it to be absolutely perfect. I want it to be on my terms, on my time. I want to finish everything exactly perfectly. So the mental health aspect is pretty much why it's just been even slower and like even more delayed, and why I haven't had the mind space to even really think about this. I'd also love to ask people, this is a really curious question I have because I've been talking to a couple other folks about it. If you graduated from a college or a craft school or something and you had like a very specialized skill like writing or sewing or metalworking or I don't know, something else, very maybe dancing. When you graduated, did you go through like a period, maybe a year? People I've been talking to, people said it was a year or a year and a half before I could write again. It was a year and a half before I touched my sewing machine again. And like, I'm kind of in that boat. I've been afraid to be in this office. It's felt cold, it's felt scary. It's just felt like little ghosts of things that I've been afraid of in here. So making this video is a huge step. It's something that has been on my mind literally since the day of the collection shoot. But I still absolutely think that this collection, Home Sweet Home, deserves a hurrah. It deserves a little bang. It deserves an extra proper showcase. I also don't blame myself for not being able to pull off the lookbook like while going to school and everything else, because like that's literally giving myself like 5 extra like assignments and a new class in my brain for no reason. But it's been straight up a year, you know, so excuses. So my current plan, my current intention, and I kind of wanted to bounce ideas off of you guys, and this is the shell of my idea right now, is that I'm going to still try and do some sort of video showcase. It won't be a lookbook style. Again, I have that one wonderful model doing a little dance on video, and I have many gorgeous photos, very beautiful, high quality photos, and I also have all of the pieces here. So my current idea is to do a video set to music again, kind of lookbook style, with video of the pieces still on a mannequin where I can show close-ups, I can show you the print, I can show you details, I can get some like beautiful panning shots, ooh, and then splice that in with the shots of it on models. I think I can whip that up with some video magic to be dynamic and interesting and still feel like a celebration and still feel like exciting. I really I'm on plan like Zed right now. There have so many things have gotten in the way. Another random thing that is getting in the way of even that plan is that I toileted my iPhone. That was the phone that I used to take pictures of all of my progress for like the whole year up till when did I toilet my phone? Like February, January of that year. So I lost all of the photos, which was a ton of progress photos of like, oh my god, so much, and I really wanted to include the progress in the final showcase because that I always think that makes it so much more impressive when you're like, whoa, you turned it from that to that? How'd you get there? So I need to go to like a phone photo retrieval man. We still haven't done that. This is probably the least fun video to ever listen to. I'm so sorry. It's literally just like annoying things and complaining and like sadness, but I really felt like I could not just leave you guys hanging, and I also didn't want to just like eventually do it and plop it up there and people are like, I don't even care about this anymore. Like I straight up don't care anymore, like too late. Lose my number, Mark, Steven. Did you guys see Moon Knight? So there's where I'm at with my collection. I think I got everything. I was gonna make notes for this and then I absolutely did not. Toileted my phone, didn't have a videographer, pandemic, no fashion show, my brain's broken. I feel so much better. I feel so much better even just having filmed this. I hope you guys can understand. I really hope no one's upset or like, too bad! Like, don't promise things you can't keep then. Cause, oh my god, there were a lot of unforeseen circumstances that happened, and I'm just trying to make clothes. Honestly, at that point, I was just trying to graduate and not lose my mind. Thank you guys so much for listening. Like I said, this has been weighing on me for a long time. This video's Pixie Loves feature is that curly top on, I believe, both YouTube and TikTok. That's their username. They have a bunch of stuff. I follow them on those 2 platforms mostly. Very amazing creator who focuses on sustainable fashion and general sustainability. But I also really love that their style is not just like, you know, the typical kind of potato sack beige sustainability fashion. It is super fun, super colorful, super funky, everything that we like to do here. So definitely go give a check out to That Curly Top. I will link their socials in the description. That's also not a word. This video's featured Confetti Club member is Monique on Instagram. Look at this! Look at this! It's It's so cute! Wonderful, wonderful, cute art. I accidentally, like, I just abandoned Instagram. I realized it actually made me, like, not happy to scroll through, so I just stopped opening it, and I didn't check for art in so long. This was October 29th of last year. My last Instagram post was September of last year. This art's beautiful! I'm so sorry it took me so long to see! Alright, you guys, that has been this video. I hope you enjoyed. It was more of just a, like, logistical, I don't know, talking about feelings, talking about updates, explaining myself. Also, do we like this little filming space? Is it cute? Is it funky? Is it fresh? Is it nice? Is it sweet? Is it blessed? Is it cool? Does it have the pixie crest? We love you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next video, which is not this one, because this one's over. Bye!